Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? I'm a little late putting this video out because I generally like to put my stock up videos on like the day before the new month starts. But with everything going on and Christmas and craziness, I'm a little late. But that's okay because we can all be a little late sometimes. Just don't be late to your own funeral. I'll go on. So December is a really great month, okay, to stock up on so many different things, whether it's food or supplies, whatever the case may be. Okay, even security, even, doing things around the house, fixer upper things. Okay, December is a great month to do this. Some things are in short supply that I have seen myself, and also from what you guys have been telling me too. Okay, so when you're out shopping, keep this in mind that things may be in short supply. Okay. So, the first thing, let's talk about baking items. Okay. Now that we are in the season for a lot of us doing Christmas cookies and cakes and bakery items and things like that, because I know a lot of people, they bake up a whole bunch of stuff and they'll go to the farmer's market and sell their goodies. So, baking items is one of the greatest things to stock up on right now. Be sure and look for baking items that you need to stock up for not just your pantry, but also if you have like a little side hustle, like the farmers markets and stuff like that. The top two items that will be the cheapest this month are flour and sugar. Please only buy the amount of flour that you use for about 12 months or so. That's the safest shelf life for AP flour or all purpose flour. Sugar will last indefinitely as long as it stays in like a dry, airtight container or even like the ball jars and stuff like that. I know a lot of us are cutting back on sugar. I'm trying to, but my coffee, okay, I need it. So she said, so I'm always going off. But you know what? That's the great thing about me. I have mom brain. So, but if you are having long term grid down, okay, like emergency has erupted, sugar is going to not only be your new best friend, but it's also going to be worth its weight in gold. Swear. So, bake cookies, cakes, breads, so much more that we can sell or barter with, okay? Because knowing that we have the food to keep our family full, we can also go to farmers markets and sell our goodies, okay? A little extra cash, if you will, you know, yeah. So the next thing that I think would be great to stock up on are cake mixes. Again, the baking stuff. I have seen my favorite cake mix go for 75 cents, 95 cents for each box. Sometimes you can get them on clearance for like 25 to 50 cents. Okay. I've seen it, especially at Big Lots. So this is a great time to stock up on your favorites. The next thing is canned food. Always canned food. Always. Let's make it a point to fill in our gaps in our pantries with some canned food items that you and your family like to eat all year round. Okay. Not just, well, I think that we'll eat this. Because if you don't think that you're going to like that, like I would never, and I know you're probably going to say, why? I would never stock up on corned beef hash. It is gross. It looks like dog food and it smells like dog food. I won't touch it. Okay. But some of the basics ones are like veg, fruit. Okay. It's always nice to have some canned food that we can save some money and eat right out of the can if need be. Or you could do what I've been doing is and pressure canning ready-made meals like spaghettis and stuff like that. Okay. Be sure to also keep a few can openers on hand. Um, I personally cannot use the hand crank ones because I have arthritis, and it's like watching a sideshow at the circus. Me trying to open up a can with a manual can opener. I can't do it. So the next thing is something that I always, always, always look for and buy, and that is garden seeds. I want to encourage you to stock up on your garden seeds anytime you have a little extra money, even if you just go to Dollar Tree. Okay, because they've got some good stuff there. My heart and my gut are telling me that we must produce more of our own food. I don't know what it is, but something is telling me, okay? We don't need, like, all this acreage and a big farm and this, that, and the other and crazy to have a garden. I mean, would it be nice? Sure. But I can't do backbreaking work no more. And I know a lot of you guys can't do it either. So it doesn't matter about the quantity of food, it's the quality of food. You can grow food in flower pots, in burlap bags, any container that has drainage, or just take 5-gallon buckets, drill some holes into the bottom, and you've got a place to grow food. I swear, okay? So the next thing are Thanksgiving leftovers. I know I'm a little late, but did you preserve your Thanksgiving leftovers? I know I did, okay? You will start to see, even in stores, Thanksgiving turkeys that are on sale because most people want ham or prime rib or whatever the case may be. So this is a really great month to watch out for spiral hams, regular hams, because, well, regular hams are always cheaper than spiral hams, but just saying. Just think you can make wonderful ham dinner, ham sandwiches, ham salad, eggs and ham, whatever the case may be. Ham soup, okay? The options are there. So you can also stock up on some turkeys for your freezer too, because I think that the sales of the turkeys are still going on today. Where you can get like 89 cents a pound, 75 cents a pound, stuff like that. Last year, I saw turkeys get as low as 50 cents a pound. Did I grab them up? Yes. And then what happened? My big freezer broke. I'm not even touching on that subject because it still hurts. If you have room in your freezer, grab some turkeys while you still can. While they're still cheap, I should say. Yeah. So the next thing is instant potatoes. I always stock up on instant potatoes. The kids love the instant potatoes. So go into the instant potato aisle and get some ready made mashed potatoes. They're also in the refrigerated aisle. So the next thing is one of my favorite things to stock up on, and that's coconut milk. Why? Because I always put coconut milk in my smoothies, in my fruit smoothies. It just makes them taste so much better for some reason. Maybe it's just me. Is my palate not good anymore? Anyway, if you make a lot of soups, and you like the creamy kind of soup, but have people in your home who don't do well with dairy, coconut milk adds both richness and creaminess to soups and other dishes without adding dairy. One good dish that I love to make is curry. Put coconut milk in your curry, voila, when I tell you, okay? The next thing is broths, whether it's beef, chicken, bone, whatever, okay? Doesn't matter if you buy canned, jarred, in the packet, bouillon, stock up on it, okay? Broth is the great thing to always have on hand because it can be used in just about any recipe, whether you're doing soups or casseroles. Also, if you're sick, a little bit of chicken broth makes the tummy feel better, okay? So the next thing is canned chicken, canned tuna, canned ham, canned turkey, canned roast beef, all of that stuff, okay? Meat prices have gone out of this world. I mean, and I need help, okay? I need help feeding my family, God. Okay, I mean, it's getting to that point. They're through the roof. And sometimes, I have to just tell the kids, listen, we're going to have more than one meatless Monday because it's getting to be too much. Okay, when you've got a family of 8, okay, and everyone's picky licky, and they don't want this, I'd rather have that. And I don't like that kind of chicken. I'd rather have chicken breast, not chicken thigh. Okay, listen. When boneless, skinless chicken thighs are cheaper than boneless, skinless chicken breasts, which one you going with? Especially when you've got a big family. But you know the importance of making sure that your family gets protein. Okay. This is why it's good to have canned meats like chicken, tuna, turkey, ham, roast beef, all of it. Okay. Have you ever made, I made this open faced roast beef sandwich with using canned roast beef. When I tell you, it was like I was back in New Jersey at one of the diners at midnight. It was so good. Okay. If things got dire, you could always mix it with rice, canned veg, okay, and still provide your family with the nutrition that they need. Here's a really good recipe for you, really quick. Take some stuffing, boxed stuffing. Doesn't have to be stovetop. Let it be Kroger brand. Who cares? Take a few boxes of stuffing because it's cheap, okay? Then take it like one, depending on how many you're feeding, 1 or 2 cans of canned chicken. Then a can or two of veg all, like the mixed veg. Cook your stuffing like you would, okay? Then put the chicken in a frying pan with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, okay? And let that brown a little bit, okay? Now, cook your veg, okay? Heat it up and add it all in together. When I tell you, it is amazing and filling, and everybody's like, where did this come trust me when I tell you, it's a really great meal. My mother-in-law actually taught me about that meal, and I make it all the time, and the kids just love it. Yeah, and it's cheap. So the next thing and the last thing that I want to talk about is shelf stabled milk. We can all get them at Dollar Tree, okay, for $1.25. It's something that you should really have, especially if you've got little nuggets running around. Shelf stable milk, like even if you wanted to do soy or almond, coconut, okay, it's never a bad thing to have on hand because you can use it in cooking or drinking. It provides healthy nutrition, okay, and it's also great for in a pinch when you can't get to the store to buy a gallon of milk. Also, if you don't really like shelf stable milk, like that's already made in a box, get some powdered milk. It does the same. Okay. It works wonders. It really, truly does, especially in a pinch. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Okay. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.